Welcome back. You're watching NBS Sunrise. For those who have just joined us, a lot's happened during the weekend in Sabei, where the leaders endorsed General Muhoozi Kainerugaba for presidency in 2026. They appreciated the President Museveni for his contribution to the region. Muhoozi spent the weekend in the Sabei and Bugisu sub-regions, where he engaged in a number of social activities to touch base with the local community on an environmental protection campaign. More in this report.
Kainerugaba camped in the Elgon region this weekend to touch base with his supporters. He began his tour in Sabei, where he was welcomed by area leaders at Chora district headquarters. He later proceeded to Boma grounds in Kapchora municipality to meet wait crowds that braved the sun to have glimpse of him. Leaders from the three, including Kapchorwa, Kwen, and Buko, converged at the venue of the general. Athletic world champion Moses Kipsir appreciated President Yoweri Museveni for the tremendous infrastructure development, including the Tariet High Altitude Training Center.
And we thank him also for the road of Pukwa. It is really a wonderful road.
Kipsiro and other leaders, however, said it is high time the president paved way for General Muhoozi to accomplish his mission.
We need now our standby generator. That's none other than MK himself.
We want you to take over the seat, at least for 10 years.
Muhoozi expressed his gratitude to the people of Sabei for overwhelmingly voting for President Museveni over the decades.
I want to thank the people of Sabei for their love and devotion to our leader, our President Museveni.
On Sunday morning, he joined Christians at St. Andrew's Cathedral Mbale, where he attended prayers.
St. Andrew's Cathedral, welcome so much. And this is home.
For FDC's Northern Division MP aspirant, Paul Wanyoto, pledged to support General Muhoozi if he bids for the presidency in 2026.
The general is done with his tour of duty in the army. Should he choose, like he may, to run the course of the presidency, I pledge to support him.
General Muhoozi promised to return to Mbale to engage with the people at a later time.
I promise that we're going to come again to have a proper rally here in Mbale and have a good day-long engagement with the people.
Kanari Mgume, Gerard Matembu, NBS.
Away from that, the National Environment Management Authority has stopped High Court Judge David Batema from charging licensed rafting and tubing companies monthly fees to access the riverbank at Itanda Falls. The Executive Director, National Environment Management Authority, Dr. Veriranga Kankwasa, says let access be free until NEMA approves Justice Batema's application of managing the Nile riverbank at Itanda.
The land dispute between Justice David Batema and proprietors of rafting and tubing companies over the usage of Nile River Bank at Itanda Falls in Jinja District has attracted the attention of the National Environment Management Authority. In a meeting chaired by the NEMA Executive Director, Dr. Veriranga Kankwasa, which was attended by both warring parties, Justice David Batema explained that since he is a concession holder with National Forestry Authority to manage the Nile Bank Central Forest Reserve, where Itanda Falls are located, those seeking access have to pay. Through his company, Itanda Falls Experience, the High Court judge constructed a fence along Itanda Falls, and he charges all rafting companies monthly fees to use the riverbank, which the tour operators are resisting.
Let these ones complaining be like the other good rafters. They are paying 150 per month. Niwona bakolikuwa orders. The fence is here to stay.
It's not good. I'm very sad. I've been struggling. We've been struggling for a long time. And you NFA, say that you have given him to use this land. You have given him to use the whole river. We're zoning the river.
It's impossible to pay to them by using a riverbank or walking around, or a local moving to a riverbank to fetch water.
Justice Batema told the meeting that he suspects that there is a political motive behind those who are resisting payment, since he has the backing of former Speaker Rebecca Kadaga.
Once you bring in Kadaga in the politics of Uganda, you would know what it means those she's supporting, those she's fighting, those who are fighting her, those who are supporting her, they become divided and they try, I think politics mixes up our development plans.
According to Michael Kusuro, who represented the executive director of the National Forestry Authority, they have a concession agreement, but there's no clause allowing the judge to erect a fence along the Nile River.
But we encourage him that, please, you need to remove, because this thing, management ordered that you need to remove that fence. But he insisted, he said, please, I think this fence is still vital to him.
In the meantime, Dr. Akankwasa Badirega asked both parties to seize and ordered Justice Batema to allow all the licensed rafting companies access the riverbank at Itanda Falls and halt all charges until his application to manage the riverbank is approved by NEMA.
In the meantime, the fence will stay, and the rafters who are officially recognized by government, that is through Uganda Tourism Board, will be exempted for only passing.
Local authorities and community members want the government to revoke the license which was given to Justice Batema since he blocks them from using the Nile River.
We have been blocked even from fetching water around, because people have been fetching water around there.
Kanare Mugume, Hakim Kanyere, NBS.
Well, interesting conversation there coming in from the east. The God-given river, how do we pay for it? How does one person own it? It's a bit confusing, especially because we're trying to rebuild the tourism industry from the economic stress that it did undergo during the COVID-19 pandemic and followed by the Ebola epidemic. So it's quite confusing. I hope that can be resolved, especially because it involves someone who knows the law. I'll leave it here for now. Victoria Bagai Chigondi is my name. Good morning.